And welcome everyone. We are studying sentence and we know that group of words that makes complete sense is called sentence, and a part of sentence which names the person or thing we are speaking about is called the subject. It means a sentence has two parts, that is subject and predicate, whereas predicate is part of the sentence that tell us something about the subject, that is predicate. And we came to know about a subject that it or no, doesn't always come in the beginning of the sentence, it may come in between. And we come to know about sentence that makes an statement like I like food, or I like drinks, or I like movies. These are assertive sentence, while if we ask any question like how are you, what do you do, these are interrogative sentence. So we are going to continue with the worksheet 6. This one is very easy, and here what we have to do is simply put all this in proper column, and you have to make the question using the expression given in the blur. Frame questions and write them in the table given below. On the next page, one has been done for you, right? So this one is easy one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, why it is not going up? Okay, so this is it. What happens we should make it in a bigger way so that it can be written in a proper way, because there is the dearth of space. This is worksheet 6. This is worksheet 6. First one has been done for you. What happens when we add blue to yellow? It turns green. Similarly, now where the Taj Mahal is located, we will write where the Taj Mahal is located. Let me rewrite. This is not looking good, so I am rewriting. Okay. Where is Taj Mahal located? Question mark. What happens when an egg is boiled for 5 minutes? You have to write in the box only. Okay, third is one is knocked in, the other knocked out. What is the difference between? What is the difference between a nail and a bad boxer? Bad boxer get knocked out, it means he gets out. Bad boxer. Okay, next is how 11 how many players are there in a cricket team? How many players are there in a cricket team? Just I am writing here like this only, bear it. Next is all living things would die. What will happen if the sun loses its heat? Here we will write what will happen if the sun loses its heat? Obviously, you have studied in science, if it will lose its heat, there will be no life, because sun is the ultimate source of energy. Now, in Russia, where was Tolstoy born? Where was Tolstoy born? See, all these sentences are interrogative sentence. Now let's move to the worksheet 7. Right, work with the partner. Let your partner think about something, vegetable, a mineral, or something abstract thing, whatever. Ask question to find partner has thought of. Then you think of something and your partner questions. Take turn to do this activity. One example has been done for you. This is simply about interrogative sentences. Okay, so let's do it. Is it made of wood? No. Can you eat it? No. Do you have it? I can feel it. Is it happiness? Yes, it is happiness. So happiness is abstract noun which can be felt. So this is not about question marks. See these questions. Now you have to make this the question in the similar pattern. Like suppose you ask something. You ask like, is it sweet? Anything that you are thinking of, is it sweet? Your partner would ask, yes. Now you may ask, what? Can it be baked? Can it be baked? Matlab, whatever sweet it is, can it be baked? Your partner says no. And then you ask, what do you ask? Do you like it? Since your partner know you and you know your partner, so ultimately if it is a sweet, you may be knowing what he or she likes most. Yes. Is it a chocolate? Is it a chocolate? Any question you can ask, any question, and your partner says yes. So this questionnaire completed. So here, what is important? Question that elicit the reply yes or no begin with auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are helping verb which helps the main verb. Like, do you like it? I have heard about this. I have heard means this is main verb. This is here past tense of here heard, and this is helping verb. Similarly, he was excited. This is auxiliary verb, means helping verb. So helping verb can be am, are, can, all the models, could, did, has, have, had, all this, has, have, had, must, should, can, must, should, can, all these are what? Helping verbs. Okay, so this is the way we and when we interrogate something and we have to find out the answer yes or no, then we use can you do this? Yes or no. Do you like this? Yes or no. You can answer it in yes or no. So question that elicit the reply yes or no begins with an auxiliary verb. So these are auxiliary verbs which helps in making question when the answer is yes or no. Let's move to the next chapter, next worksheet. Worksheet 8. Are you green? Are you green means what? Are you green means are you eco-friendly? Do you care for the Mother Earth? This is here questionnaire is there. Work with a partner to find out. Write appropriate sentence, suitable sentence. In sentences in the space provided, the first two have been done for you. You like magazines and read two or three a week. What do you do with old magazines? give them to your friends to read, burn them in the garden. If you burn it, definitely you are not green. Take them to the paper bank to be recycled. So these two can be eco-friendly, or you are a green person, means you care for the environment. So you have to make the same sentences, you have to form suitable sentences so that it is suitable for going green. Okay, so you buy food at your local shop, how do you carry it home? Ask the shop for a cardboard box to carry in it? No. Ask the shop to deliver it? No. If you are carrying your own bag, then you are definitely caring for the environment, you are going green. You have bought some smart new clothes, what you will do? Sell them in the sell and buy more clothes. Very funny. Then give them to charity organization like the Red Cross or a charity home. Okay, this can be done. Or you can you will wear it, you will wear the new cloth and go to party. We will wear and enjoy the party. That could be one option. So which one is more suitable to go green will be given more marks, more points. So you live 5 kilometers from the place where you study. How do you get there each day? Ride a cycle, it's a green way to do. And what can be done? You can hire a taxi, not very. You can board a bus, take a bus. For this most if you are going green, this one will fetch more mark. You have just spent a lovely day having a picnic on the beach. What do you do with the food you have not eaten? Now, do you throw it in the dustbin? It won't be good idea. Throw in the sea for the birds and fish to eat. Or what else you can do? What has happened? What else you can do? You can bring back the leftover to home to eat later. Bring back to eat later, tasty food. And then, or you can give it to poor. Give it to poor. That can be one of the option. And you have to write one more question here, like you can write, you have lots of plant in the balcony, how do you take care of them? So you seldom, one option can be given, you seldom see, मतलब कभी भी नहीं देखते हो. Or like you can say that you water them regularly, or you can say try to plant more plant in the balcony. So this one may be the good option to be green. Okay, so help the student to frame the question as well as options. This one is easy, you go through it. Now worksheet 9. Now here, as it is known that sentence begins with capital letter and ends with full stop, so here you have to do following sentence using capital, full stops, commas and question marks. So all the punctuation marks you have to put at the right place. Now here Mr. Das is a proper name, so it should be Mr. Das, M capital, D capital. Went to the zoo with his parents, thereafter comma, parents, comma, children and wife, and sentence ends with full stop. Now who is knocking at my door? W should be capital, and this is a question, so it ends with capital letter. This is a beautiful painting. This is assertive sentence. This is statement, so it should be T capital and full stop. Have you been to the park? So this is a question mark, so this should be H capital and here it should be question mark. You have to write complete sentence in this blank. Okay, and Charles Dickens is a renowned author, writer. So Charles Dickens is a proper noun, so Charles, Charles Dickens. Okay, it should be like this. Wrote the book David. Now David Copperfield again is the name of the book, and it is the name of the character also. So David C capital Copperfield. Okay, and inverted comma should be there. That's it, and full stop. Don't forget to put full stop after that. So this is it, and thereafter we will move to the next worksheet. Read the paragraph given below using a pen. Insert means you have to insert capital letter, commas, full stops and question mark wherever required. Now you have to do editing, right? So how to do it? Just let's do it here only. Okay, chalo, let's do it. He, sentence begins with capital letter. He was a tall man who was always dressed in black. Here should be full stop. And H, sentence begins with capital letter. He had an unusual face. Full stop. Face, after face there should be full stop, and sentence begins with capital letter. It was very pale. Pale means उड़ा हुआ, एकदम रंगत, dull appearance, with a long well shaped nose. Here should be comma, nose. After nose, comma, cold red eyes and a thin mouth filled with pointed teeth. Full stop. Okay, now again H capital. He had long sharp fingernails and his breath smelled terrible. Again here should be full stop, and it is beginning with, sentence begins with capital letter, so W should be capital. When he saw a strange blood, here should be comma. A strange hungry look came into his eyes. Full stop. His eyes, full stop here, and again his eyes, H capital. His eyes shone red and he began to shake after he had drunk the blood. Full stop. And his, H capital again, sentence begins with capital letter. His face became taller than usual. Now full stop here again. Now can you guess? Now full stop, C capital. Can you guess who this man was? Now this is question, so here should be question mark. Done. It's a simple one. Okay, now let's move to the next. Read these sentences. How dare you? Look out, you are going to fall. What a picturesque view. You don't do that. So see the exclamation mark at the end of each sentence. This exclamation mark shows some surprise, some shock, some sudden feeling of happiness, or any sudden feeling. Okay, so let's move to the next, and let's move. What is this? An exclamation mark is used instead of a full stop at the end of a sentence to show that the word have a special meaning. For example, it can be used to show anger, surprise, joy, danger, or amusement. Amusement means you are surprised, means you are entertained, you are happy and just like that. Okay, so it can be used to attract attention. Example, help. See here. It can also be used for emphasis. No, you can't go there. So this is exclamation mark. So this exclamation part we are going to do. What do you think these people are saying? Write your answer in the bubble. One has been done for you. Now what she might be saying? She seems to be angry. So she might be saying, you can use your own sentence. So how dare you? How dare you, bossy? Okay, so now he is crying. He is very unhappy. I lost my watch, or he has lost something, or you can frame your sentence. I lost my money. Very shocked. Now this boy is being scolded by a teacher. It seems you must work hard. You must work hard. If there is exclamation, it is a sort of sentence where some surprise is there, as this boy used to do better but this time he has not done. So the teacher is asking him to work hard. So, and this man looked quite unhappy. Alas, what a tragedy. What a tragedy. Tragic or tragedy. Okay. So you can write, you can frame your own sentence. Now put a full stop, comma, question mark or exclamation mark in the following sentence wherever required. Now see here, just simply you have to put the full stop or question mark. I love the seaside, full stop. This is simple assertive sentence, just a statement. What are you doing? Simple question mark. Happy birthday grandma, exclamation, surprise, feeling of happiness. This is my friend Ame. Simple assertive sentence, full stop, ends with sentence, ends with full stop. Now that is ridiculous. It seems to be exclamatory sentence. What a terrible sight. Again exclamation. Terrible means horrible, not a good sight. Where is it? Question mark. I wish I could go out to play, exclamation mark. This boy is unhappy, he wants to go out but he is unable, so he is just wishing. So this is exclamation. He is sad. He is a good friend, assertive sentence, ends with full stop. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? There may be question mark or there may be exclamation mark. Depends on the tone, in the situation, in which situation you are speaking. You are putting this sentence. Now do it yourself. Look at the words, phrases given below. They are in a jumbled order. Jumbled means idhar udhar kiya hua hai. This is not in a proper order. Rearrange them to make meaningful sentences. One has been done for you. You know that group of words, when it makes some sense, then only it is considered to be sentence. But here, see here, this is not a sentence. This is jumbled. So we have to unjumble it. We have to arrange it. Now let's see it. This is second, should be what? This should be first. Let me write. What are the rules for its members and membership? Now aren't rules, it should be exclamation mark, aren't there too many rules? Exclamation mark. Now anything you would do to what is this? Unjumble this. It's not making any sense. So is there anything, I capital, is there anything more you would like to know? You would like to know? Question mark. This is interrogative sentence. Next is members must not give or lend. It should not be given. Lend their membership card membership cards to non-members, full stop. Now next is members have to wear. Now here, begin from here. Members have to wear suitable clothing for every event, full stop. Now the last is what's there. If anyone wishes to join the club, she has to be supported by 2 members. That's it. This worksheet do it yourself is over. Now the next part is look at the picture given below and complete the dialogue that follows. There is an example to help you. Now see this picture is of island. And what is the specialty of island at fresh waterfall, lookout points, seagulls, forest, hills, etc. Now let's look at the map. It's a map of the Travilla Island located in the Pacific. It's really interesting. What's that in the middle? Now you have to see here this picture and you have to do this worksheet. Let's do it. So it's really interesting. What is there that in the middle of the island? There is a castle. Means killa hai, big building in the middle of the island. In the middle, it looks majestic. It is well protected by, next line could be written, it is well protected by, you can see the wall, protected by high walls, isn't it? Oh yes, there is a waterfall in the southeast. You can see the picture and you can find out there is a waterfall. What are those numbered 4 and 8? What is there in the 4 and 4 is caves and 8 is jungle. So let's move to the next page, and those are caves and jungles, full stop. You can add up another line. The jungle seems to be biodiverse or full with dangerous animals, seem to be full of wild animals. There must full stop must end the sentence with full stop. There must be a lot of creature inhabiting means those who stays there, inhabiting the forest, I guess. It seems to be, yes, of course, it seems to be diverse means full of diversity, means different kinds of living organisms are residing there. Diverse. What do you think? Now Why I have written what do you think? Because the answer here is this. On the basis of this answer I am framing the question. What do you think? Question mark. Yes, the map indicates, means show. It shows the presence of seagulls on the island, dolphins, and shown to be near the sea beach. So what should be here? This can be this can be an, you can write, you can frame your own sentence. This can be an ideal tourist place, full of scene and scenery, all things are there. Tourist spot. Do you agree? Yes, it will be more proper because if the question is do you agree, yes, I can see two ships moving in the direction of the island, so I think people must be visiting it. So you may change this question to avoid this. Now this is completed. Thank you. And this chapter considered to be thank you. Stay safe. Bye bye.